A community event, a community event this evening will try to focus on discussing how racism and inequality have been impacted and have intertwined with the COVID-19 pandemic in the last year or so. First News reporter Simone Blair is live in the newsroom this morning, breaking down those details of that event tonight. Simone.
Good morning, Brandon. The Greater Youngstown Community Dialogue on Racism isn't having its in-person community and discussion groups right now due to the COVID-19 pandemic. But the organization, which is referred to as GYDOR by its director, is hoping to engage the community with a discussion on health disparities and relationships during the pandemic. These events will be happening first this evening at 7 p.m. and another one next Tuesday. They're both happening over Facebook Live, and we'll talk about how race is impacting people's health and relationships during the COVID-19 pandemic. GYDOR's director hopes the event will allow people to remain observant about issues their neighbors face.
One of the things that we've noticed as we pay attention is how race plays a role in terms of health disparity and access to good health care. And sadly, this pandemic has had a larger impact. Statistically, the data's in, it's had a larger impact upon communities of color. And I think Reverend Wanamaker is going to be speaking about that.
I found some data that show how communities of color are more impacted by COVID-19 than their white counterparts. Take a look at these numbers. The CDC found that people of color are more likely to be hospitalized because of COVID-19 than white Americans. Asian Americans are just slightly more at 1.2 times the number of people being hospitalized, whereas Native Americans, Black Americans, and Latinx Americans are all being hospitalized about 4 times as much. There's also an increased rate of death from COVID-19 among these 3 groups. The CDC data says that Native, Black, and Latinx Americans are all dying from the coronavirus and related symptoms, over 2.5 times that of white Americans. If you're interested in attending tonight's event, that will be happening on their Facebook page. We'll have that link for you on our mobile app and on our website. I also chatted with Robles about trying to keep these discussion groups adapting to the COVID-19 pandemic and trying to continue the mission. I'll have details on that in about half an hour. Live in the newsroom, Simone Blair, First News This Morning.